I think I accidentally did something wrong. No. Let's see. Alright, apparently. Alright, we started with the qualifying. Dixon, we're counting on you, mate. Welcome, everybody. It's me, Wild Dog, aka Kobe, doing comms for F2 this season. We're all excited to get started with season 7. Been a long time that we're doing F2, so let's get started. So we're gonna see who will take the pole position here in Japan and earn the first 4 points of the season and lead the Drivers' Championship into the race. Somebody with the early ready up, it seems like they will try to find out who that was, because that's not okay. Everybody in service should know who read the rules that earlier in ready up is not good. But look at this qualifying on the way, it seems like in 1 second. Alright, let's get started. At the moment it's Jammy JJ was running for pole, Dixon is running for pole now. Let's get on with the Dixonator. Has a pretty strong time trial time as well. He's into the 38s. Now the order is top 3 FRL. With Dixon on the lead. No, Pim is second and Jinji third at the moment. Think we start off with a sprint race and then feature. If I'm correct, I'm not sure. So we'll see who so if Dixon takes pole, I think he will start P10 and work his way up the field. Seems like Sniper Boy as and Jammy JJF maybe invalidate their laps. Let's see. No, just spun then or made a mistake. Cause something must have happened to them. Let's see. Dixon is on a very good lap here. It's a flawless lap for him. Let's see what he can do. That's another purple sector. And we'll now into the final chicane. You have to watch out that you don't validate or spin. Easy to lose the car here. And he keeps it good all the way to the final corner. And that's a 39 for Pim's second. With nearly a second behind Dixon. Then Janji in third. Bowie in fourth. Slowso in fifth. Finn in sixth. GBX in seventh. Let's look at the order. So we have Dixon in P1, Pimmins in second, Jinji in third, P4 is Bowie, P5 is Slowso, P6 is Finnel X, 7 is JBX, 8 is Reckles, 9 is the Lodder, P10 J Hardnell, 11 Sniper Hunter the Premos, P10 11, Rob Duck Life P12 Ats, P13 Jammy JJ P14, Sniper Boy P15 and FRL Lynx 38 Aviat got disqualified. What was his lap time? 140.9. I think that will have been, yeah, P4 on the grid. Right, that's where it will have been. Should have been close between Bowie, Slowso and Lynx. Start with sprint race, so the top 10 will be reversed for this race. Also less points to take than in the feature. But I believe top 15 get points. Not sure though. as you have another early rally up. So you wait for the race to start. We'll be getting this race on the way. I think we're starting with formation that we have J Hardnell in P1. The Loader will be starting from second. Reckles in third, JBX in fourth, Finn in fifth, Slowso in sixth, JB Bowie in seventh, Gingy in eighth, Pim is in ninth, and Dixon then 11, Sniper Hunter, Rob in 12, Ads in 13, Jemmy in 14, Sniper Boy 15, and 16, Lynx. Finn with a championship to defend, and Lynx with another try to get a championship, as he lost I think with 3 or 4 points last season. It was really close. Everybody is on the medium tire. They will get these tires to the end, as in the sprint race. A pit stop is not mandatory. You don't have to do one unless you crash and lose your front wing, of course. Then you have to do a pit stop, but else it's not mandatory. In the future race you have to do one stop. Let's see what these drivers can bring us as they do their warm-up lap onto the grid. Ooh, and we see JBX going for a spin in the formation lap. That was caught perfectly, I must say. If he doesn't get his car moved, he'll be getting disqualified. Slowso has been getting disqualified. I think he hit someone. See JBX still struggling to get his car moved. Championship defender, Finn, P5. Ooh, Bowie also went for spin, seems like, because he's behind the field. JBX trying to catch up. Hopefully he'll stay behind and not try to overtake. Because you can't overtake unless cars touch you past. Everybody's going from left to right, from right to left to warm up the tires. You're allowed to weave in the race. I think once to the left, once to the right, 2 times, but not more, but not anymore, because that will be classed as dangerous. As the drivers make their way to the field, we have Slowso already waiting for everybody because he made contact with someone, or was just going slow. Because you can get disqualified for going slow on the formation lap, like ridiculously slow. See the drivers making their way to the grid now. JBX taking his time. So we'll be waiting for him. Think this is a good angle if you look at P3. That's good. We will get the best start, we will get the worst start. We will be leaning to turn 1, J Hardnell or the Loader or someone else. We'll find out very soon. Everybody is on the grid. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And slides out and away we go. And J Hardnell gets a good start. The Loader gets a better start. He is ahead of J Hardnell. Reckles trying to go beside J Hardnell, but he backs out really early there. I see Finn going off the track, gaining position, losing one. He's trying to defend from JBX now. See Bowie and somebody went for a spin. Who was that? I believe that was Slowso. Yep, Slowso went for a little spin. See a battle between Pimis and Bowie going on. See people losing position. Sniper Hunter went for a little spin there. Something seemed to happen to Jinx as well, as he lost some time positions. Rob trying to follow closely. Dixon making his way up the field. The Loader also seemed to have spun. Ooh, as he pushes somebody, as somebody gets pushed on the grass there, on the gravel. The Sniper harps. See JB Bowie in P4 already, 3 positions gained for him. Got a really good first lap. As you see Reckles trying to follow J Hardnell really closely here. Lynx, Jammy versus Sniper Boy versus Eds. A four-way fight for position. Ooh, Lynx sends it down the inside because Jammy leaves the door open. Does he take the position? And the position is taken. Jammy tries to go back at him, but can't do really much. He's still beside him. Still going side by side too. Trying to stuck in the slipstream. And I think Jammy J has to give up that position. Yep. Lynx gets into 11th. See Pimus fighting with Dixon. Really. Ooh, Pimus hits Dixon. Dixon will. Hopefully Dixon didn't get damage from that, cause he won't be too pleased with that. The Lawler tried to fight with Dixon. Ooh, battle going on between these two again. Ooh, Jammy seems to be getting got past Lynx. Lynx will go back at him. They're going side by side. Will this end well? Yes, it will. Still side by side. Somebody went for a spin. Two people went for a spin. JBX and Reckles. Did they make contact? What has happened? Sniper Hunter seems to be getting a wing replacement. J Harnell leading by a second of the defending champion. Sniper Boy really close to Ads here. Still yellow flag sector 1 as JBX hasn't moved his car away yet. Ooh. Sniper Hunter nearly going in the back of Ads there. Ads trying to hold his position, doing everything he can. See Lynx also getting close to Sniper Boy Harps here. Sniper Boy is side by side with Ads. Goes onto the grass with his two wheels. Nearly making contact there, but keeping it clean. Ads keeps P7. DRS will be enabled in lap 3. Ooh, Ads goes a little bit wide there off the track. Lynx in the slipstream. Jammy in the slipstream. It will be down to downforce now, as there's no DRS on the straight and won't be in the whole race on the straight. Ooh, Sniper gets past Ads there. Will Lynx try to go side by side? Will he make the move stick? Dixon gets a fast lap of the race at the moment. Lynx still side by side. Slows versus Rob. Seems like Jammy JJ. Lynx still trying to go past. He's desperate to get that P8 to try and chase down Sniper Boy. Lynx doesn't get past. Slowstar and Rob are fighting really hard as well. Jammy versus Lynx versus Ads. Ooh, Jammy goes for a spin. Does he hit the wall? He avoids the wall. Ooh, Ads gets a really bad exit there. Lynx just avoids it. Slow so side by side with Rob. And he makes it stick. What traction he got there. Got some really good traction out of that corner. I see Finn closing up to J Hartnell as well. Lynx versus Ads. Ooh, Ads goes a little bit wide. Lynx takes the title line. They end up side by side. Ads gets better traction and still is in front. Rob got passed by Reckles. Jangy right behind Rob. And Jammy spun and is out of the session. Will there be a safety car? Virtual safety car. James got a 3-second time penalty. Rob got a 3-second time penalty. Both off the track. Did they hit each other? Or did they just slide off the track there? As there's a virtual safety car, so drivers cannot overtake. Have to keep it in Delta or they get the drive through. At the moment, Lynx gained 7 positions. JBX lost 10. Dixon also with 6 positions gained, right behind Bowie. Will there be some team orders with Charouz, or will they just fight? This will be a battle to watch. Dixon versus Bowie. Ads gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's not very ideal. See, lost couple position there with pitting. And the VSC has ended. Dixon gets a good launch of the VSC. It's right behind Bowie. Sticks his front wing beside Bowie. Holds back and stays in 4th while Bowie stays in 3rd position. Dixon is getting really close. I see Bowie 8 tenths behind Finn. Dixon go for the title line there. Reckles getting a 3-second penalty. 4 people have a penalty. Adds 5 seconds for speed in the pit lane. And the rest 3 seconds for track limits. Everybody's on the same tires except for Ads. He's on fresh mediums. But is a long way behind, so has a long way to catch up. Ooh, Dixon nearly lost it there, I think. Had a little bit of a moment. Lynx and Sniper Boy battling as well. Lynx goes off the track there. But Dixon versus Bowie as gets really close into 130R. Less than a tenth is the gap. Who's the victor here? Who keeps ahead? Finn is out there as J Hartnell. J Hartnell keeps the lead. Dixon is trying to follow Bowie, but Bowie will get DRS of Finn. And I think Finn doesn't have DRS of J. Nope, he does only slipstream. So Bowie's closing into Finn. Dixon is getting dragged into it as well. Snipe Boy's in the pits. Did he break his front wing? Or we don't know that. We'll see what happens when he gets pulled over. As he go back to the battle for P1, 2, 3 and 4. Ooh, J&G is really close to Reckles here. Snipe Boy. Think that's a front wing replacement, not sure. Or just tires. Can't see that. Change first Reckles. Adds for the 3-second, he now has 8 seconds of penalties. At the battle for the leads and the podium places are getting really exciting here. J Hartnell will be trying to win this race. With Finn the defending champion trying to win as well, and Bowie trying to search for F2 victory as well. Ooh, Dixon getting closer. Everybody getting close, seems like. J Hartnell is getting hunted down by Finn. Bowie is right behind Finn. And Dixon is right behind Bowie. This will be forming a good train of DRS and slipstream. Bowie's getting pulled closer and closer to Finn. Ooh, as Jay takes a very wide line there. And Dixon is beside him. Dixon outbreaks Bowie. Nearly goes into Finn. But takes P3. Jay nearly loses it there. See Finn. Will Finn get Jay? DRS. Slipstream. Dixon with the fast lap. Finn puts his car beside Jay. Takes the lead of the race. Dixon in P3. Jay in P2. And Finn in P1 now. Bowie in P4, and I think Sniper went for a spin as the yellow flag sector 1 2. Dixon trying to get past J Hartnell over here. Jay trying to stick with Finn. Sector yellow flag sector 3. I think that's JBX who has an Avenger. He lost a bit of his front wing in that Avenger into the gravel trap. Dixon right behind Jay. Bowie trying to follow as well. Dixon is getting really close here. The gap is a tenth, 2 tenths. Jay is just trying to stick with Finn. Dixon takes a tight line. Yellow flag sector 1. That's JBX again. He's going backwards this time. As Dixon puts his car beside Jay, gets really good traction there and gets past him. 8 places gained for Dixon in the sprint already at 5 laps to go. He will hunt down Finn now. As Bowie is right behind Jay as well. This is getting good, ladies and gentlemen. Jay is slightly losing Dixon. As Bowie is gaining on Jay. Dixon getting close to Finn. Will Dixon take the lead of Finn? On the straight, the gap is 2 tenths. DRS is enabled for Dixon. He puts his car beside Finn. And he takes the lead of the race. What a move. Jay is trying to... Bowie's trying to stick with Jay. Who went for a spin? JBX. What's going on with JBX? He hits the wall with his rear wing. Might be a retirement for him. If he got that rear wing damage. Keeps losing the car. Your tires are told mate, cool your tires before you try to accelerate even more. Let's keep an eye on him. Accelerating really hard there as Bowie still right behind Jay. Nearly loses it but caught it. Jay is out of DRS of Finn. Finn is out of DRS of Dixon. Yellow flag sector 1. It's a Garland. It's a Garland of Rob. Seem to be have gone for a spin. Clip the curb probably. Lost traction. Happens. It happens sometimes. Bowie is 7 times behind Jay. 1-1 wins from Jay Hartnell. OP there. Pim is a sketching as well. Ooh, Bowie goes a little bit off track there. JBX retired in the pits. JG got a penalty for track limits. Yellow flag on the straight because of JBX retirement. That means no overtaking on the straight as well. Bowie's trying to close that gap on Jay Hartnell for the last podium spot. Pim is trying to join in as well, but is too far back still. 1.1 seconds. Pim is trying to close that gap. We have to push a little bit, and there is a car who's went off as well. That's Ats who went for a little bit of a spin. That's the Univirtuosi. Bowie under second, under half a second even of Jay, 6/10 gap. 7/10, 6/10. Bowie got better access I think than Jay there, so that's good. Jay Hartnell is 1.3 seconds behind Finn as Dixon is just flying away with 9 positions gained. Who has a fast lap of the race. Dixon with a 141.7, nearly a second faster than P2. That's Dixon for you guys. Bowie is closing in on Jay Hartnell to try and get closer while Jay's trying to get a DRS of Finn. The gap is 1.1. Will Jay get into the DRS of Finn? He doesn't get the DRS as Bowie nearly overshoots his braking point there, slides to the corner. Dixon with another fast lap of 141.3. Bowie in the DRS of Jay, trying to creep closer. Time is running out for the last podium spot in the sprint race of Japan. Bowie is getting closer but not close enough. Gap is 5/10 between those two. Prema and the Charus fighting for P3 and P4. The Lotter also trying to gain on Sloso, but Sloso's bounty and the Lotter doesn't. Bowie getting closer and closer to Jay Hartnell every minute. Ooh, yellow flag sector 1. Who's went for a spin? It's Jinji. Seems to have gone for an adventure into the gravel trap. Bowie really close to Jay now. Takes the title line. The gap is 3/10, 4/10 now. We'll be trying to look for the slipstream and get dragged towards Jay. Three tenths. Can Bowie make it close enough for when they get DRS that he can try to take the position as Rob Tuglife goes for a spinner in the S section. Lots of drivers seem to be struggling there. Jardinal is nearly in the second of Finn. If that happens, then Bowie has a smaller chance to overtake. Still is out of DRS of Finn. Bowie is getting really close to Jardinal here. Nearly loses the car, catches the car. No rear wing opens. Bowie is creeping closer. 2 laps to go. Try and get that podium spot. Bowie is trying to go for move here, but seems to abandon the try. Bowie is getting closer and closer to Jay. He knows he has only 2 more opportunities most likely to overtake. No, 1 more Oh, opportunity, or try to go for a ridiculous stance somewhere. Finn seems to be struggling as well on this track. Jay Hartnell trying to get into that second. He knows he needs to get into that second. Jay Hartnell gets a penalty. That will ruin his podium chances. Absolutely devastating for Jay Hartnell. Still be trying to get into the DRS of Finn to try and pull 3 seconds on Bowie. Anything can happen here. You can go for a spin. Or crash in last 5 laps. Reckles says 9 seconds of penalties. Slow so 3, J3. JG 6, Sniper Boy 3. Jay goes for a little bit of a spin. He's like, oh, that's it. Oh, and that's a dangerous re-entry. That seems Jay into the wall. Did Bowie pick up damage from that? Seems that Bowie has no damage, but this puts Spimus at the moment in a podium position spot. Out of nowhere comes Spimus from P9 on the grid to possible P3. Bowie will be trying to take that back from Pimus. See them a little bit weaving over the track. Bowie getting a good run on Pimus. Going down the outside. Does he do it? Does Bowie do it? Bowie takes P3. Pimus trying to fight back for it. They're going side by side. Into the corner, into the S section. Pimus gets P3 back. Bowie doesn't give up so easily. I think Jay Hartnell got damage as well from that impact into the wall. Bowie losing sight of Pimus. Did Bowie get some damage? Pimus trying to keep it clean. If he doesn't get a penalty, he will be on that podium together with Finn and Dixon from P9 on the grid to P3 in the sprint race. Dixon is 6 seconds clear of Finn at the moment. Finn just cruising to that P2. Bowie trying to keep close to Pimus. He has one more chance into the chicane, and Pimus knows he has to be far away, so Bowie can't try to late brake and get that point of Pimus. Bowie is gaining and gaining and gaining and gaining. Pimus is keeping it good and nice and clean. Bowie brakes, tries to brake later, doesn't get neither spins. Pimus gets P3 as Dixon wins Finn P2. Pimus gets a podium and Bowie is P4. Next to cross line is Jay Hartnell, who will come home in P6 as Sloso will take No, Sloso got a penalty as well. So Sloso P6, Jay P5, the Lodder P7, Lynx P8, Reckles P9 at the moment. James coming across the line next in P10. Sniper Boy next to cross line in P11. Saw some late drama with Jay going on the track. Bowie slamming into Jay. Oh my, what a race. Season opener in Japan. Let's see. Sniper Boy nearing the line. Sniper Boy coming across the line. Rob is next. Rob P12. Adds coming across the line next in P13. Sniper Hunter coming next across the line in P14. Dixon drive day for gaining 9 positions from P10 to P1. Dixon P1, P2 Finn, and P3 Pimis. It could have been an all British podium, but Pimis with taking P3 in that last lap was a good action. This is your final result. P1 Dixon, P2 Finn, P3 Pimis, P4 Bowie, P5 J, P6 Loso, P7 The Lawler, P8 Lynx, P9 Reckles, P10 Gingy, P11 Sniper Boy, P12 Rob, P13 Ads, P14 Sniper Hunter, P15 JBX with a DNF, and Jammy JJ P16 with a retirement as well. That covers the sprint race. On to the feature race now, where a pit stop is, where you have to do a pit stop. All down to pit stops now. And strategy. Everybody's probably doing the strategy. Oh dear. Right, already up as a card. Who do we think is gonna win the feature? Dixon will be lined up on pole position with Pim is beside him. I think Jinji P3 and Bowie P4. Who will lead into turn 1? Pimis or Dixon? Question for us all that we will have to know soon. There's your order for the feature race. Dixon P1, Pimis P2, P3 James, P4 Bowie, P5 Sloso, P6 Finn, P7 JBX, P8 Reckles, P9 The Lawler, P10 J, P11 Sniper Hunter, P12 Rob, P13 Ads, P14 Jammy JJ, P15 Sniper Harps, and P16 Frl Lynx 38 Aviat. "15 laps of action. Everybody is on the soft, it seems like. Let's look at the back. We might see some different tires. Dixon on the softs. Everybody's on the softs except for Pimmins and James, who are trying alternate strategies to try and cover Dixon, to try and maybe take that victory off Dixon. Why is there such a big gap? Slow so off the track there. Why is James leaving a gap there, but he's catching up to Pimmins? Why is there such a big gap between P4 and the leaders? Catch up, lads. There's a huge gap between Reckles and JBX as well. The Lawler, Sniper Hunter going right. Rob is going down the inside and not even racing, lads. Rob giving back that position to Sniper Hunter as we're not even racing. We're still in the yeah, still in the still in the warm-up lap. Dixon with pole, fast lap, and a race win. The sprint went flawless for him. Will he do the same in the future and start the season off very good? And Fittipaldi's car, I think he is. Alright, Dixon slows down so the rest can catch up. Very nice of him. Warming up his tires one last time. Guys, you really have to catch up. You can't be leaving really big spaces. Come on. Right, as our drivers are lining up on the grid for one last time tonight in the F2. Everybody is lined up on the grid except for Jammy JJ, who's gonna line up now. Alright, Wu will be leading into turn 1. Wu will be, as the car is still waiting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And slides out and away we go. Dixon gets a good start. Pimmins gets a good start. Pimmins tries to attack Dixon. Dixon is already a 10 ahead. JNG trying to get his nose in. Goes off the track. And oh, somebody spins. That's JBX going for a spin. As there is lots and lots of debris. A big accident at the back. J Hardnell's lost from Dwayne. JBX spun. Think Sniper's got some damage as well. The Lodder also with big damage. What a start to the feature race that was. Dixon is still leading the race. With Pimmins already out of second, Bowie is trying to attack Pimmins. As Bowie overtook James for the podium spot. Think Finn avoided the carnage there. Bowie really close to Pimmins to try and snatch that P2. Bowie in the slipstream. Slow in the slipstream of James as well. The slipstream. Bowie side by side. Will he do it into 130R? No, he backs out. Good evening, Kevin. Bowie really close to Pimmins there. Will Bowie overtake Pimmins on the run to turn 1? Little bits of weaving going on. Pimmins gets pat. No, Bowie is pulling up beside Pimmins on the softs versus mediums. And Bowie gets it done. As there's a huge queue behind them. From P2 to P6, all really close. Pimmins in P3 now. As we have a couple of drivers into the pit stops. Finn, really close, slow, so but you will be very patient as you don't want to make a mistake. Slow, so getting a little bit wide there. JNG trying to follow Pimmins and Bowie. Bowie sets sail after Dixon. See the from P12 to P16 are all in the pits, now exiting the pits. What tires are they on? Mediums, the softs, soft, medium. Really interesting tire choice there. Bowie is trying to catch Dixon, but Dixon is just extending his lead. Pimmins tucking in the slipstream of Bowie to try and take his P2 back. Pimmins will be saying, I can't have that, give it back, mate. Pimmins brakes a little bit later, it seems, gets a better entry to the corner, but his exit is a little bit compromised. Dixon sets a fast lap race 142.4. Bowie is weaving across the Bowie is weaving a little bit to try and break the slipstream. I see JNG following as well. And Slows are trying to follow and Finn as well. JNG is getting close to Pimmins. Pimmins trying to follow Bowie, who gets on the curb, got a little bit unsettled there. But Bowie's also on the softs are a little bit fast in the medium tire. Ooh, as we see, I think that Shea Hartnell going for a spin. Did he keep it out of the wall? It seems like he has no damage. Drama in the sprint race. James cutting the track there a little bit, seems. Pimmins nearly losing the car. Another yellow flag is that Jamie JJ or Rob, it's Rob Ducklife who went for a spin into the gravel trap in the garden. Not what you want to see, but long race, anything can happen. Safety cars can play in much here. It's a Charouse 1-2 at the moment. JBX crashed and it's a VSC. It seems like he lost the car. His wheel didn't come off, I think. Let's take a look. No, his wheels didn't come off, probably just got enough damage on the front wing to retire the car, it seems like. Will anybody get a drive-through here? As VSCs, if you speed, you get a drive-through. Same with safety car. If you're on the Delta and you don't follow the Delta, you get a drive-through. Who will get away good, who will get away bad at this VSC? Will Bowie get far ahead of Pimmins after this VSC? Or will Pimmins be closer to Bowie after this VSC? Only time will tell. The car has been cleaned up, damage has been cleaned up, so for me it looks like that we are good to go racing again. Slow so. Oh, Bowie got a drive-through for speeding under the virtual safety car. That's not what you want to see. That moves everybody behind who's close enough up a position. Sniper Boy getting close to Finn. Now P7 is also in the mix. JNG with a penalty. This race is turning into a little bit of drama, what we like to see. Sniper Boy seemed to get a first better face out of the corner, but then Finn pulled through with a second better face. Sniper Boy trying to follow. These are at the moment the closest guys on track. Dixon is just setting sail to the victory. Slow so going for a move on James into 130R. No, he backs out. James runs nearly wide, still keeps his four wheels on the track. Ooh, and we see Finn with a dive. He hits JNG. JNG goes off track, gets a double 3 seconds. So he's now on 9 seconds for cutting the track. Sniper Harps gets a 5-second penalty for speed in the pit lane. As we see Bowie just serving his drive-through. Slowso versus Finn. Finn gets a position, Slowso tries to fight back, but Slowso's too far back to fight back. Pebbles into P2, changing into P3, but he has a 9-second time penalty. Bowie rejoins in P8. Think that he maybe can try to undercut. Slowso trying to follow Finn. Finn trying to catch change as soon as possible so he can maybe try and challenge for the race victory against Dixon. Pimis keeping the pace up, trying to pull away from James, trying to catch Dixon, trying to win this race in the high tech with Rebel livery. Finn is in the DRS of James. James is trying to get into the DRS of Pimis. Slowso also just barely still in the DRS of Finn. This might change after 130R as he is out of the DRS and Finn trying to keep closer. Dixon is in the pits. Yellow flags in sector 1. It's the Lodder. We went for a little bit of a spinner. Tires are dirty now. Dixon and JNG. No, JNG takes P2. Dixon's in the pit. Finn gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Yellow flag sector 2. Who went round? It's no, it was Jammy JJ who went round. P1 Pimis, P2 James, P3 Ats. Dixon rejoins in P6 behind Bowie. Sniper Hunter is P4. JNG trying to catch Pimis again. At the moment, Pimis is leading this race. James is P2. They are on Alden strategy, so we'll be on the soft later in the race, which might be a good strategy call. But can Dixon try and change anything from that, as Bowie is catching up to Sniper Hunter at the moment. Rob is in the pits as well. Gets passed by JJ. Bowie gaining and gaining and gaining on Sniper Hunter. Taking wider entry, tighter line L exit. Bowie trying to follow close. Gaining and gaining and gaining on Sniper Hunter. Sniper Hunter leaves the gap over Bowie and Bowie goes with Sniper Hunter, gets past. Bowie barely stays on the track. Was a good move as he Lynx is gaining on Reckles. Into the hairpin they go. Dixon is really close as well to Sniper Hunter. On the fresh medium tires. Nearly makes contact, goes to the 130R. Well, the move by Dixon. Sniper Hunter chooses life and goes off the track. Bowie seems to be struggling on those soft tires. He goes into the pits. Dixon still gets DRS of that. Yes, he does. Ats keeps his P3 at the moment. Somebody went round that hairpin. It's Jay Hartnell who goes for a little bit of a spinner. He is not having the evening he will have wanted to have. As Finn is in P6 now. Bowie is dropping positions. He has P9 at the moment. Will be trying to fight back for that podium. Or did that drive-thru ruin it for him? James getting closer to Pimmins now. The gap is under a second. Ooh. Steinboy went for a spin. Probably hit the curve a bit too hard. That moves Finn into P6, trying to catch Sniper Hunter. As Ads is dropping, as Dixon is gaining and gaining and gaining on Ads. James in the DRS of Pimmins. 6 tenths is the gap. 5 tenths. They go into 130R. Pimmins is trying to stay at, trying to get good traction. If you want to stay at, you must get a good corner exit. Seems like he does that just well. Can he defend off Janji, who has DRS on him, and the slipstream? Pimmins goes for a little bit of a weavy weave. Janji was too far back. You need to be 4 tenths separate from each other to try and make a move work from there. James still. Dixon gets past as goes into the pits together with Sniper Hunter goes well into the pits. Finn into P4 in this race. Will slow so. Ooh, Bowie seemed to have happened something to him as well. As he catching Reckles quick. Change and Pimmins are going for it, going at it again. 4 tenths between those two. Bowie is going for a move as something's happened. Is that the loader? Yeah, the loader is in the wall, lost his front wing seems like. Bowie gets past Reckles as a virtual safety car is deployed for that debris. This might save Pimmins. Bowie will be trying to stay out of trouble from drive-thru. Ooh. Collision avoided there. Sniper Hunter gets a drive-thru under the virtual safety car. Janji goes very wide. There he's out a second of Pimmins. No DRS. Who's close? Bowie gets past Ads. Ads tries to fight back and he nearly loses a car. Nice save by Ads. Rob versus Jay. No really close battles at the moment. Close one is James and Pimmins, I think. Yep, those are the closest guys on track. Dixon is 20 seconds behind Shinji. Dixon tries to gain. Finn is 10 seconds behind him and Sloso is trying to gain. The Lawler is in the pits, but he knows he will get a point, so I think he's not giving up. He will just try to finish this race and get that 1 point. That 1 point can win you the championship in the end. Sniper Hunter goes into service drive-through as well. JNG and Pimus still fighting for it. Yellow flag sector 1 as somebody has went round, has gone round. With Slow So has went for a spinner. Sniper Boy Harps is getting close. Slow So installs the car again. Sniper Boy gets past him. Going side by side. Nearly make contact there, but was a clean move by Sniper Boy. Well done. 10 positions gained in this race. He is on for a charge of a race. JNG is quite far back from Pimus. Will they pit? No. Slow So 3 times behind Sniper Boy. Trying to gain on Sniper Boy with the slipstream. JNG is 6 tenths behind Pimus at the moment. Slow So trying to keep up with Sniper Boy. Sniper Boy is half a second clear at the moment. Slow So breaks away late and Sniper Boy tried to gain, but installs the car a little bit there. 6 tenths behind. Will he get the position into turn 1 or will he stay P6? Seems like Sniper will keep P5 and Slow So P6. Right, Sniper Boy keeps his P5. Slow So in P6. Everything can still happen. Still 5 laps remaining. Who still has to pit? The top 2 still has to pit. The rest has pitted. JNG and Pim is getting closer and closer as well. If they don't pit, JNG might take the lead of Pimus into turn 1. But JNG also has time penalty, those time penalties. Perfect opportunity. JNG stays out. JNG stays out. Pimus goes for the pit stop. It's a safety car. Safety car has been deployed. Everybody has to go slow now. Was this the perfect call for Pimus or the perfect call for JNG? Does Dixon gets past Pimus or does Pimus stay in front of Dixon? This will be interesting to see. Did JNG get picked up by a safety car? Yes, he got picked up by the safety car. There'll be no delta for Dixon goes in the pits for the new softs as well. Pimus keeps P2. JNG didn't pit. JNG will lose massive amount of positions by this. Finn goes in the pits as well. Slime Boy stays out. Slow So goes in. What does Lynx do? Stays out. What does Bowie do? Stays out. He's trying to do everything. Slow So has retired in the pit lane. He has had enough, or he was just tired. We don't know what happened. Might have had some damage that we don't know. So James is in P1. This safety car has turned this race upside down. Sniper Boy has gained 12 positions. Will he win this race or won't? Oh no, he has a penalty. 5-second penalty speed into the pit lane. Not ideal, mate. Lynx, 11 positions gained, is in front of Bowie, who will be trying to climb back to the podium after that VSC. Lynx will try to pick up his first podium of the season at the moment in front of Finn, who is trying to defend this title. Where is James with the safety car? Has Pimus caught up? Yes, Pimus has caught up. If James wants to pit, he will has to do it now to try and limitate the damage. Safety car is going really slow around this part of the track, about 80 km per hour. I think that is about 30-ish miles per hour. 38-ish miles per hour. Janji goes in the pit. Bemis takes lead of the race. Where will Janji come out as Sniper Boy goes P2. Dixon goes P3. Lynx goes P5. No, P4. Bowie goes P5. Janji is at the moment P6. He will come out of the pits in P6 seems like, as Ats also goes in the pits, putting Finn up one position higher. Lynx and Sniper Boy both massive gainers in this race. Both have gained over 10 positions. Lynx with 12, Sniper with 13. Bemis goes into AI. Bemis will be the leader of the safety car, will at the end of the safety car also determine the pace. Safety car I think will stay out for one more lap. So some of the guys can try to catch up. Indeed, indeed. From a drive to P5, getting saved by the safety car. Bowie is indeed maybe one of the luckiest guys we have here in FRL. I agree with you, Kevin. I agree. Bemis is the leader. One position gained. Dixon lost 2 positions. He's in P3 at the moment. Sniper Boy, if Dixon gets past Sniper Boy really quick, but yeah, he has the loader in his way. That's not ideal for the Dixonator. Safety car stays out for one more lap. So we'll be going racing again. Lap 14. So probably 2 laps remain and 2 laps sprint till the end. Will Pimus get his... I don't know if he has any victories in F2, so we'll just say first victory in F2. Bowie. Can Bowie get a podium? As Link's internet is a little bit laggy at the moment. Reckles P8. Anybody from the top 5 can get a podium. I think Sniper Boy, nothing against the guy, but he has a penalty, so I don't think he'll be on it. With the amount of left of racing at the end. As you have one more lap, this will probably be the last lap of safety car. I can't see safety car going to lap 14. Because then we just have the last lap of racing. Bowie will be trying everything he can to get past Lynx to be back on that podium that he lost due to a VSC. Bowie getting aggressive in the chat towards Kevin. We don't want that aggressivity, man. Leave Kevin alone. Yeah, I saw what you were doing. I saw that, Bowie. I said you were driving good. I said on the VSC. Let's hope you don't get a drive to. So I think that's commentator's curse, mate. Think I cursed you. I raised a very good point apparently. Let's hope you crawl back to P3 so maybe we can make it a FRL 1, 2, 3. Oh no, you don't have FRL in your name. Bowie, put FRL in your name. Let's start a petition to do that. He's a founder but doesn't have FRL in his name. What a shame. Didn't see a match out of safety car going in this lap. It has to go in this lap. Safety cars in this lap. Rob still hasn't catched up to the pack yet. Pim is controlling the speed into sector 3. Has to wait for the safety car to be in. He can't pass the safety car on start finish. He can't. I don't know what will happen though if you do it, but and just know you can't. He went. He went. He went. 2 laps of racing. Who will take the win? Who will be P2 and who will be P3? Will it be Pimus? Will it be Dixon? Will it be Sniper Boy perhaps? Pimus got a very good launch. Sniper Boy trying to get close. Bowie trying to get past Lynx. Dixon will be hunting down Sniper and Pimus for that race win to make it 2 in 1 night. As somebody went for a spin, it's Ats, he's in the wall. Oh dear. Dixon, right beside him, goes for the dive, nearly spins, has to make contact. See Lynx getting close as well. Bowie slipping away from Lynx. Lynx, we're trying to go for the move. And see Dixon right behind Sniper Boy. Will Dixon try and go for the move, or will he be patient and wait till the straight onto 130R as he taps and taps and taps the ass of Sniper Boy? I think Dixon loves his ass. Sniper Boy will be trying to get a run on Dixon again, as Lynx is trying to follow. Bowie is 8 times behind, getting hunted down by Jinji. Lynx trying to get close to Sniper Boy. If Lynx doesn't pick up a penalty or doesn't make a mistake, he'll be on that podium. He just has to keep it clean. Pimus disqualified from session, failed to use required tire compounds. Oh my god, what has happened? What has happened? Pimus just got disqualified. Dixon takes the lead of the race. Drama in the last lap. Oh yeah, because pit stop. I think it is because pit stops under safety car are mandatory. I think. I'm not sure though why Pimus got disqualified. Pimus lost a possible win, but for sure a podium. He will not be pleased with that. Bowie might get up on the podium after all if he just doesn't pick up a penalty. Lynx just has to keep behind Sniper Boy, and he is on that podium. Bowie will be looking to just drive, as Finn is right behind Jinji as well. As there is a spinner, it's Jammy JJ who has gone around the world. It's the last lap. Dixon in the last couple of corners. I see Lynx trying to go for an attack. If I was Lynx, I would just stay behind, not do anything silly, because if you spin or break your front wing now, then it will be not good. Ooh. Dixon wins both races, gets pole and fast lap in both races. What a drive by the Dixonator. Sniper Boy drops down the field. Lynx is P2 and Bowie is P3. Finn P4, Sniper Boy P5, James P6, Reckles. No. J Hardnell P6, James P7, Reckles P8, Sniper Hunter P9, Ats P10, Jammy JJ comes over line in P11, gets a 5-second penalty. Oh yeah, 5-second unreserved penalty. Yeah, and Rob comes over line as well. What a race, late drama. Pimus getting disqualified. Lynx getting drive of the day for 14 positions gained in this race. Pimus pit when it was under the VSC. Yeah, that's Pimus' own fault then. Unlucky Pimus though. But congrats Dixon on the win. Both wins. So GG for you, mate. You took pole, both fast laps, both race wins. A perfect night for you. Also, well done to Bowie after a VSC, after a drive through on the VSC, got back to that P3 podium. Well done. This was the start of a beautiful season. Let's hope we can keep up the scene this way. And I will be seeing every one of you next week in Portugal.